jobs. Mothers have lost jobs. They have children to support, and they need access to contraception. They need access to cancer screening. They need access to basic health services that Planned Parenthood provides, and we don't know where they're going to find it if it is defunded. We're not talking about abortion here because Title X has not been funding abortion, but we are talking about abortion here. In Oregon, we anticipate that the need for abortion will be increased by 51% overall, 55% among teenagers, teenage girls, if Title X is defunded. That's pretty serious stuff. And I don't get it, how all these people who say they are so opposed to abortion are so willing to undermine the very services that are needed to help us prevent abortions. In fact, this organization prevents more abortions than any other organization. We're not about abortion here, we're about services, general health services. We need to send that message, and send that message loud and clear. So when you march, hold those signs up high, make a lot of noise, and let people know that we stand with Planned Parenthood. Thanks again for being here.
Thank you, Susan. That was terrific. That was really rousing. That's great. Jim Mahoney is gonna have a couple of remarks. He was one of the earliest supporters of Planned Parenthood when the clinic came to Bend over 10 years ago, and he has been a board member in the past, and he has a couple things to share with you as well.
I'll try not to be too arousing. Oh, rousing. Anyway, I'm Jim Mahoney, and I practiced medicine in Bend for almost 30 years before retiring. And I became a supporter of Planned Parenthood back in the mid-90s when folks first started talking about bringing a clinic to town. And I've been a strong supporter ever since. And I have to say that it's one of the associations in my life of which I am most proud. And that's because of the people. I mean, the people who work at Planned Parenthood, it's not an easy job to do. The people who support Planned Parenthood with their time and with their money, and the patients. I mean, let's face it, they come to us because they have a real need and they want the services that we have to offer. And everyone I've ever met in association with Planned Parenthood has only had the best interests of the community and the patients at heart. And so I'm very proud to have been even a small part of that. Now, there are people who disagree with us, and you know, I don't have to repeat the terrible things they say about us. It's as if their motto was, never let the facts get in the way of a strong opinion. Yes. But the facts are there nonetheless. And the facts are such as these, that Planned Parenthood in this community is the most important and most accessible source of family planning. And another fact is that you spend $1 on family planning services and you save $4 in social service costs down the road. They like to ignore facts like abstinence-only education just doesn't work. And that if you give teenagers accurate and substantive sex education, it doesn't turn them into promiscuous people. And the most important fact, as has been mentioned before, is that Planned Parenthood, by reducing the incidence of unintended and unwanted pregnancy, lowers the rate of abortion in this community. So now they want to stop federal funding for all family planning, and they specifically target Planned Parenthood. Well, we're not going to take it. Their opinions may be strong, but our facts are stronger. Let's remember, we're not the problem, we're the solution.
Great, thank you, Jim. So let me talk a little bit about what you can do. So we have postcards up here for those of you who haven't to fill out. that we'll be sending to our representatives and senators. On the banner in the front of this booth is a text number that you can text in and put a message, and it's a way of voting that will tally and hand off to our representatives. You can make donations to support our efforts on Facebook and Twitter. Planned Parenthood has web pages that you can talk about your support, and then just speak out about what's going on. Talk to your friends and your families. Let them know about what's going on in Congress and the impact it has on men, women, and families. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to march over to Representative Walden's office. We're going to walk through the breezeway, turn left on Wall, walk down to